I wanted to take this time today to talk about how to avoid filling up your stress bucket. And it's a particularly important topic at this time of year because everybody is getting stressed in the run up to the festive season. The work projects are seeking to be completed before the festive holidays. There's growing pressure from that side of life. You've got all of the festive decorations going up, the house is getting full with all of the festivities. You've got people under your feet that perhaps you didn't expect because you're now working from home. The shops are not as available and easy to access as they used to be due to the constraints that we're now in. There's so much more complexity than there was before, and you may even be struggling as a consequence of changes to your job circumstances or your personal circumstances. So I feel for everyone out there that is feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and anxious at this time of year. I myself, back in 2016, was in a real mess just before Christmas, chronically stressed, constantly ill, suffering with blocked sinuses, always having to take time off work because of the stress that I was under. And I have this really deep furrow in my brow, which is due to stress. So I hope you can see this. So I don't like seeing that. I like to let go of stress. And so I wanted to talk to you today about the 7 steps that you can take to avoid filling up your stress bucket in the first place. And this can be remembered by the mnemonic QED, help. So the first one, Q. Q is for quality sleep. That's the first and foremost thing you need to do in order to avoid filling up your stress bucket. If you don't get the right amount of sleep, the right quality of sleep at night, your brain just can't recover. It doesn't have the time to clear out the toxins from your brain. It washes your brain at night like a washing machine. And it's really important it has sufficient quality sleep in order to do that so that you can reboot the next day. So if you're not getting quality sleep at night, please look at my post on how to improve your sleep, and there will be tips and tricks there to help you. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night is what you ideally need. E is for exercise. That's really fundamental and it comes before the next one. Exercise, get out and about, get exercising your monkey in your mindset, get it out and exercising. Exercise has been proven to be as effective and if not more effective than antidepressants over the long term. It is a pill that should be taken every day to help ourselves release those stress hormones, to help ourselves boost our serotonin and dopamine, boost our happiness neurotransmitter, boost our motivation neurotransmitter. So if you're not a big fan of the word exercise, then do something that gets you moving, gets you active, gets you outside, gets you moving your body and bringing more air into your lungs, increasing your heart rate so that you can generate those lovely neurotransmitters that will help you out and reduce your stress hormone cortisol. The third one is your diet. D is for diet. And I'm not talking about taking a diet. I'm talking about looking at what you eat and eating the foods and drinking the drinks that love you back. Many of us are in a terrible relationship with food, particularly over the festive period. You ever had those times where you fill yourself up with all those festive chocolates and sweets, and the next day you just feel terrible? So please do take the time to focus on what food and drink is appropriate for you. Focus on the diet that serves your brain and whole body so that you can really show up as your best self. The wrong foods and the wrong drinks for us increase inflammation in our body, makes us more susceptible to illnesses, makes us more susceptible to viruses, to bacterial infections. I know for myself, I used to drink milk. I've since found that I am allergic to milk. I've been drinking it my whole life. I've always suffered with sinus problems, and that is a consequence of me drinking cow's milk. As soon as I come off it, I don't have those issues. So think about your diet, and if necessary, talk to someone like myself and consider going on an elimination diet to consider what of those food groups and what of the drinks that you're consuming are not helping you, they're not serving you in terms of your stress levels. So that's QED: quality, sleep, exercise, and diet. The fourth one, and I love this one, is to give yourself a havening hug. And a havening hug is simply giving yourself a hug by stroking your shoulders all the way down through your arms. Now, havening is an amazing approach and a relatively new one that uses the power of delta waves to uses the power of havening touch, to generate calming delta waves in your brain. And these calming delta waves are typically generated when we are in a deep sleep. We're naturally born with this ability to generate these calming delta waves from birth, and we all love the comfort of human touch, the comfort of that hug, and it actually naturally generates these calming delta waves in our brain to calm our brain down. It's been scientifically proven to reduce cortisol, which is the stress hormone in our brains, to reduce our blood pressure and to reduce our heart rate. So it's an incredibly powerful technique. So if you want to avoid filling up your stress bucket, then give yourself a lovely havening hug in the morning, give yourself a lovely havening hug in the evening before you go to bed, and release any of the stresses that are building up in your day. Avoid letting those stresses build up by doing this hug, and you can say to yourself the 3 words out loud: safe, peaceful, and calm. Safe, peaceful, and calm, and you'll find that will really help calm you down. So that is H for havening hugs. E is for enlightenment. Now, if havening is not your thing to do, then you can consider other alternatives, such as meditation is a fantastic approach. So we do the box method, which is you can breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4, and then breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. And while you're doing that, close your eyes and just let your mind relax. Just let your mind wander. If you have any of those unhelpful thoughts, unhelpful images come to your mind, just think of yourself as an observer. And those thoughts, images, sensations, feelings are like the traffic on the road. Just watch them pass by and just get curious, not furious with them, and practice meditation daily. And there's a whole heap of different meditation techniques that you can use, and that's a really great way of avoiding filling up your stress bucket, and also a great way to empty it too. So that is E for enlightenment. L is for laughter. Laughter is a great medicine. It helps us lift ourselves. It's a really good way of generating serotonin in our brain, that happiness, a neurotransmitter. I've got Cheeky Monkey behind us. I hope you find that entertaining. He's doing a little handstand on his head. So think of ways in which you can bring laughter into your life. It's a really great medicine. Some good laughter is always a good way to help clear your day and to avoid filling up that stress bucket. Don't take life too seriously. We only have the opportunity to live once, so make the most of it and focus on ways in which you can bring a little bit of joy, a bit of laughter into your day and into difficult situations, so they become more of an adventure rather than a struggle. So L is for laughter. And P is for people. Surround yourself with people that really help lift your spirits, people that help you grow, people that help bring joy to your life, people that help you plan your day so that you don't fill up your stress bucket unintentionally, so that you give yourself the space to do what you know is necessary. People that accept you saying no as a response. Very often we don't say no often enough, and we just naturally allow our agendas to overflow unnecessarily, and that then fills up our stress bucket. So I hope you found this helpful. 7 ways to avoid filling up your stress bucket, and that is remembered by the mnemonic QED: help. Q is for quality sleep, E is for exercise, D is for diet, H is for a lovely havening hug, E is for enlightenment, doing some kind of meditation technique, L is for laughter, and P is for people. Surround yourself with people that bring you joy. I hope you found this all very helpful. I look forward to talking to you very soon. If you want further information, and if you're really struggling with stress, anxiety, or overwhelm, then please click on the link below to register yourself for a free Unleash strategy call to learn how I can help you. And you can also register your interest for a winter brain health check to really help you understand which parts of your brain working too hard, which are not working hard enough, and how you can optimize your unique brain so you can unchain yourself from the pain that you may be experiencing, unlock the secrets to greater mental clarity and performance, and unleash your full potential by optimizing your unique brain. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.